So would you encourage businesses to strive to be more informed about hearing loss in the workplace? You know, although assistive technology is really a must-have now in this day and age to make sure that you do have the right offering for everybody to be able to be included and communicate. But things like training and staff awareness days, that's just as important, really, isn't it? To be part of the culture there.
Oh, definitely. I'm really fortunate working at R&ID. Accessibility is
Yeah,
just how part of how we work, as you should expect.
yeah,
It's really embedded in our culture. So when I'm in
yeah,
those environments that isn't the case, you really notice it more. Um,
yeah.
I know that R&ID actually did some research that showed about half the people that they asked with hearing loss have found things like face-to-face meetings really difficult. And I think that's where awareness is really key because hearing loss isn't always visible and it is different for everyone. You can't assume what someone needs. So the best approach is to ask and have it already there and it just be normalized. Because
Yes,
it's
yeah,
normal. It is so normal. Um,
yeah,
and often actually, because hearing loss is hidden, a lot of people as well haven't told their workplace, or like me, I didn't know that I had hearing loss to start off with. So I've been in so many working environments that I hadn't even realised that I had hearing loss.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's where creating that culture where it's normal to check your hearing, to feel safe about talking about it, it really matters.
yeah,
And the
yeah.
earlier we know that the earlier that people get support for their hearing loss, the better their
Mm,
experience is going to be at work. And those
yeah,
small things make such a difference day to day at work when it comes to that education, that awareness, that culture. It has to be in a way that feels safe. It has to be
mm,
in the sense that people are coming to work and they feel safe to say, I want to check my hearing or to talk
yeah,
about their hearing. How often are we suggesting to people, let's have a chat, have a conversation about what does that mean? What's that look like? And understanding from each other actually different things that we can put in place that become our norm that we don't have to
yes,
think about because you can't support teams as a
mm,
business, as an employer, unless your teams feel safe enough for you to support them in things.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think that's
absolutely.
really important. There's still, unfortunately, so much stigma around hearing loss. Having those awareness days, it's having those that understanding, it's normalizing these things. It's normalizing chatting about it. It's normalizing, oh, they're cool hearing aids. No one has ever said that to me before. No one has
Yeah,
ever commented. They say, oh, they're really cool hearing aids, and they are cool hearing aids, right? But
yeah,
people comment on cool glasses. So what's the
yeah, yeah.
difference?
Well,
Why,
absolutely. Yeah.
it's
So true. So
the same
true.
thing.
I think it sometimes seems like with using assistive technology or wearing hearing aids that unless it's something that you've got first-hand experience in, or you happen to work in an environment that's strongly related to it, or you have perhaps a loved one or a close relative, some of the terminology and things surrounding it can be one, not understood, and two, sometimes stigmatized. I mean, I know before I worked at Contactor, I'd actually never heard of a hearing loop system before, and all of the other associated assistive technologies. It was all
Yeah.
so new to me. Um, so I think there really is, such a strong case for more education and understanding because these devices are worldwide, widespread, and half the time, if you haven't actually had the need to use it, you wouldn't realize they were there. But they're such a
Absolutely.
strong part of our infrastructure.
And I think day to day, as you say, that you don't recognize until you're looking for it or you need it, the
Yeah,
number of places that have the technology in place. I've been in cabs and they've got the sign that say that they've got loops in that. Brilliant.
yeah,
That's brilliant. But I only pay attention to it because I'm aware of it, for example.
yes.